Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna film a new project pan for my channel. This is gonna be a seasonal project pan, and I'll be doing this type of project pans every single season. It's gonna be called the Full Face of Summer project pan, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy and subscribe for more project panning content. And if you want to see the products that I chose for this project pan, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so let's just go in the order that I do my face, and I'm gonna start with primers. And I chose two primers, one that is a mattifying primer and another one that's a gripping primer, and I think that will be the best route to go when it comes to summer makeup. Since I'm oily and I live in a humidity of 100%, I think 200% would be more accurate. I want to make sure to finish this, and I've had this for a shameful amount of years, you guys. I don't even remember, but I think I brought this with me from the US. So I think this has like 5 years or 6 years. I can't remember, but I put this, I think, in my first project pan. But it still works just fine. It's just that it's a harder primer for me to work with because sometimes it can mess up your makeup. So I wear it when I'm wearing the least amount of makeup, and this is all I have left. I've been silently panning it throughout the years after putting it in the first project pan, and it's just, I wouldn't repurchase this. It's something that I know, even though it works, I think it would work better if I were my husband or something like that. Like, you don't wear any makeup and you want to just tone down the shine. As a men's primer, I think it would work wonderfully. But for me, that I wear foundation on top, it will make my foundation look cakey, even if I wear the littlest amount. So yeah, this is one that I want to finish. I'm thinking about taking only this one for my trip as the only primer to see if I can finish it that way. If I didn't say before, I'm going on a trip for 10 days because I'm gonna do a microblading and lip blushing course, and to complement my makeup artistry, I'm gonna be on vacation for the weekends. I'm also gonna do some clients there in that city that I'm going to, and then I'm going to take classes every single day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I want my makeup to last all day. I'm hoping for this one to be done by the end of summer, but I can't be sure. I'm just hoping to be able to do that because all of these products, what I want is either to get the most amount of use that I can, but my goal, my true goal, is to finish them before the summer is over. So finish them before fall. This is one that a friend sent to me because I wanted to get the gripping primer from Milk, the green one, and she told me that she had a dupe for it that worked just fine. And this is the Relief gripping primer by the brand Italia. I've used it a couple times. This is completely brand new. You can see this is filled up. I've used it twice or three times, and I like it enough to keep using it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can use this little bottle throughout the summer, and maybe I can afterwards replace it if I feel like it with another primer throughout the other projects, or I can even purchase a mini of the Milk one. My hopes for this year are not to keep purchasing stuff, but to just reduce the amount of makeup that I have in my collection so that I have less to move with. Then, keeping up with the order in which I do my face, I decided to put this foundation right here. I almost always wait for a foundation to be super old to put it in a project pan, and I don't want that to be the case with this one. This is a foundation that, even though I enjoy, for this weather, it doesn't work for me. I took it with me on a trip at the beginning of the year, and it was super cold, and it worked beautifully. It wouldn't budge from my skin, and it would make it look hydrated. But on the humidity where I live, even though this is beautiful for a first couple hours, about 2 hours in, I will look oily, crazy oily. Not in a good way. My makeup starts to separate and stuff. So I purchased this, I think it was last year, and I've used this so much. This is one of my newest foundations, but it's also one of my most used. You can see that it has like see-throughness right here, and I already am putting in the close-ups of the product where I pinched it so you know where it's at. But I know if I keep using it at the rate that I've been using it, I can finish it by the beginning of next year. But if I make myself use it with every single other foundation that I have in my collection, not on its own, I can use it. And I'm thinking about taking this one and this Huda Beauty one that I have in my Partners in Cream project pan to work on them the most when I go on my trip. But you guys, this foundation, I truly love it. It's just something that doesn't work for me on this weather. So if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend it. Since I'm oily on my T-zone, this will just make me more oily on my T-zone. And my goal, of course, for those products is to finish them completely. Then I have two concealers, but they're both without a stopper. But I've been trying to finish them for a while now. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and this belonged to my makeup artist trick kit, and then it was just hard to get out. And when I removed the stopper, I decided that I wanted to use it on myself, and that was at the beginning of the year. And I still have product coming through and product showing up on my face, and I use this almost every single day mixed with a lot of other concealers that I have in my collection because this is my perfect match of concealer. I'm wearing it today and I would repurchase, but I already purchased a lot of shape tapes and I have them on my makeup artistry kit, and I just want to finish a lot of concealers from my own collection instead of going shopping on my makeup artistry kit concealers. So this is one that I want to finish, of course, and I think this will carry me through the summer combined with this foundation because this will give me a glow and this will give me a matte finish. So when I apply this right here, right here, and right here, it will keep my T-zone mostly matte and it will make it a little bit more long wearing. So yeah, this is one that I know I can finish in about 2 months tops because I'm gonna be using another concealer with it. Then the other one is the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. This is the, what's the name of the concealer? The Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I'm not in love with this one. I think it's, on my skin, it's too dewy and it will make me almost look crepey, and when I use it on its own, it doesn't hold oils at all. And I need my foundation and my concealer to be something that help with my oils. Same with my primer. But I want to finish this. When I was on my trip in the US, I finished the shade number 4, which was the other shade that I had on a mini, and now I have the shade number 1. And these I also removed the stopper because nothing was coming out, but since the one that I used in the US, when I removed the stopper, I had about 2 weeks left of product. I removed the stopper so that I could get the most amount of use that I can with this one. And both of these are gonna go with me on my trip to see if I can finish them both, or maybe I will take the small one and only finish the small one. Let's see, because I don't like to travel with things that I know won't work for me. This one I know will be done quicker than the Tarte Shape Tape because I usually use more of this one than the Tarte, since this is more dewy and it has a medium coverage when this one has a fuller coverage. You guys, for powder to set my face, I'm gonna be putting in the Peach Perfect powder, and this is one that I've already started. I have backups, but this is one of my goals for the year. If you saw my makeup purchases video, my makeup rehab type of series, I wanted to finish up Peach Perfect, and I've been working on this. It's a powder that I'm wearing today mixed with another powder because this one on its own, it's too dark for me, but I'm thinking that I can finish this. I'm gonna take this as the only powder on my trip with a concealer that will lighten my foundation enough to the point that if this darkens it, it will take it to my skin tone, which is the way that I'm wearing it today mostly. So yeah, this will be the one that I use to set all over my face, and then my under eye I will use something else because if not it will look too dark. But I think I can finish it by the next update. I use powder every single day, and sometimes I do retouches of my nose. I remove the makeup on my nose and redo my nose with foundation, concealer, and powder, since that's my problem area and it's where I tend to get more oily. So hopefully I will finish this by next month. I was debating if I should put a bronzer in here, but I decided to do it. I know that I have my Bondi Bay, my Nude Sticks Bondi Bay in my Partners in Cream project pan, but I feel like a momentum with this one. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario in the shade Light Medium. I love these. I would love to finish it because I love it so much, and I would also love to finish it and get the shade Light for myself. For every single cream bronzer that I own, I want to get, almost with all of them, I want to get a lighter shade. And these would be the case for this one. I adore it. I think you can tell by the pan that I've hit on it. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish it by the end of summer, but whatever progress I make, if I'm close to finishing it up, I will roll it up to the fall project pan. But if it's too far away, I will just roll in another bronzer. But hopefully you guys, if I use it every single day, which is not hard for me, I can finish it before the year is over. Since I have my face palette project, I didn't want to pull in any blushes because I have a Franken palette that I created with a NARS blush, two MAC blushes, and a Too Faced blush. And I also have the blush from my Hourglass palette that I have on my Panda Face palette project. And then again, I also have a powder and a cream product and a highlighter on my Panda Face palette project from my Tan Natasha Denona palette. I wanted to introduce something that was just a usage for the time that I do this full face of summer. And these I'm going to show you before I show you other products that I want to finish because these are part of my face makeup. So for this one, I want to make sure and see if I can use it before I go and move because I have a backup of it, but I don't know if I will finish it before the summer. And this is the Opal highlighter. It's repressed. This had major pan in it and I decided to repress it. I don't know how thin it is. I used it from time to time, but I don't use it as much as I used to. And I think this is a beautiful highlighter. It's one of my favorites in my collection, honestly. And I want to make sure that I finish it before I go, before I move. This is one that I want to start working on this project, and hopefully I will get the momentum going and finish it before the year is over. That would be my ambitious type of goal with this one. And then this one I want to use throughout the summer. I know I will not be able to finish it, but it's something that I want to use instead of my Radiant Light from Hourglass, which is my loved powder to buff my face. I want to get use out of this one because this was a product that I really wanted to purchase. And I'm talking about the Too Faced Turn Up the Light in the shade Medium. It comes with 3 powders, a glow, a soft focus, and a dazzle. And I'm going to be focusing on the soft focus powder more than anything to buff my face. This is the type of palette that I wanted to get when it was released, and then I was stopping myself. I went through my no buy, then it was discontinued, and my friend Janet gave it to me. So from time to time I use it to buff my face, but not quite as often since this comes in a face palette. But since I finished the ambient lighting powder on my Hourglass palette, I'm reaching for my Radiant Light every single day. I want to make sure that I reach for something else, and I want to put this in my everyday bag and see how much progress I can make out of it using this as my buffing powder for every single day. At least throughout the summer, I want to be able to use this every single day and see how quickly I make progress on it. And of course, this has like a dazzle powder that I can apply on my body. I usually, when I have a palette, I will not neglect the other products. I will make sure to use them all and to just wear them on my face, even mixing them up or whatnot, because I don't like to neglect the rest of the products in a face palette. So this one will be not a usage goal, but the most amount of times that I can use it on this project, I will. And to finish with this project pan, I have my Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Whiskey. I think this is an easier one than the one that I have in my Partners in Cream project pan, but it's not as easy as a black one. I was thinking about putting a black one here, but I go through black eyeliner without having to put them in project pans like monthly. I use them so much. So, but this one, it's also one of the newest ones in my collection, but it's one that I use a ton. It was sent to me by Urban Decay a while back, but it was one of the last ones that they sent me, and I've gone through a couple of the shade Whiskey because it's a warmer type of brown, but it's a dark brown as well. I want to finish the most amount of eyeliners that I can in my collection, so I'm gonna grab the ones that are smaller, that are not black, and see if I can finish them all. I have about 5 that are smaller. I want to see if I can finish them before I move. These and Stash, which is the one that I have in my Partners in Cream project pan, will be the first ones to go. And then for lip products, I didn't want to grab a gloss since I'm working on the one that I'm wearing today on my lips, which is the Fenty Fussy. But I wanted to finish this lipstick, which is one of my favorites, but I also, since it's one of my favorites and it was limited edition, I decided that I wasn't gonna use it anymore, because I didn't want to finish it. But now I don't want it to go to waste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna consider a finish when I get through the edge of the bullet, and then the rest I will put it in my makeup artistry kit, because I can use this on every single client that I do nude lips on to lighten the center of the lips. I'm wearing this with the Fenty gloss today, and this is the most beautiful peachy color. This was a collab with Camila Coelho, and every time I use this, I know that I regret not purchasing other shades that I wanted that were in a nude tone, because I adore this. I love the packaging, I love the scent, I love the formula. It's super hydrating on the lips. So yeah, these, I will have the purpose to finish it, and hopefully you guys, I will. If I finish this before this project, it will be a miracle, because for me lip products are the hardest to finish. I always use lip tints, that's why I didn't put any of them on this project. I wear those every single day. But lipsticks, lip liners, pigmented lips are not the thing that I go through, and lip glosses as well, they take me forever. So this will be the way to change that for me this year. And then this one that I thought I had in a Partners in Cream project pan, but I didn't. This is the M Cosmetics Lip Cushion Tinted Lip Luminizer in the shade Magic Hour. I purchased this when I got the M Cosmetics Soft Glow, the Heavenly Glow blushes that I love so much. Those are one of my favorite formula blushes, and I wanted to try this. I can't roll it up, because if I roll it up, I know I won't be able to roll it down. This is a glossy type of lip. I will do a swatch right here. And this is one of my everyday type of lip products, but a little bit more pigmented and more sticky than the ones that I adore. But I think I can finish this. I think I can finish this, and I have a goal, I think, to finish 5 lip products on my own for myself this year. And I think this will make my journey easier if I don't have to use a lipstick like this one every day, or a gloss, or a lip liner all on its own. This will be a partner with my lip liner from my Partners in Cream project pan, and this can also be a one-stop shop, and then this one and the gloss can be another look, or the lip liner and the gloss can be a look. I'm not comfortable with only choosing one lip product, even though I know it's hard for me to finish them. So that's it for this project, you guys. I chose so much, but I know I can work on them. Most of the products, my goal is to finish them, except for the highlighter and then this palette, which I have usage goals on them. The rest, my aim is to finish them completely. Hopefully I can do that. If you love project pans, let me know below, and support my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Comment below, because commenting helps my channel a lot, and it helps me know what you guys want to see next. If you're planning something, please also let me know if you have a channel or an Instagram, and that way I can check out your project pans and feel inspired to keep finishing products in my collection. That's it, you guys. I always start a conversation in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Everything that's still available, I will leave link below as well. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye.